Hey guys, this is Chris with Live Life Outdoors. We got big news here in January 2017. United States Army has announced they've finally made their decision on their new official sidearm. They just signed a $580 million contract to begin manufacturing the XM17, or as we civilians know it, the Sig Sauer P320. So this Sig P320 is actually the compact model, and a few good things about it, obviously, as with most SIGs, polymer frame. It's actually glass reinforced polymer. This is one of SIG's first striker fires. There's no hammer back there. And the nice thing is the steel mag release inside the polymer frame, very good quality, very durable. The nice thing is actually for you lefties, you can swap it out, put it on the other side. So that can be moved. And the slide release is actually on both sides as well. So it's very user-friendly for those that are left-handed as well as those with right. Good magazine in the compact version, it's 15+1. And as you can see, it comes with the accessory rail here. 4 slots, so you can fit lots of different size lights and so forth on the front here. Lasers, basically accessories in general. Now, as I said, it is a glass reinforced polymer frame. The slide, obviously, is stainless steel. It's got a nice matte coating on there. Very nice, very durable. This is the black version. Does come in flat dark earth as well as olive drab, and I believe I've even seen a gray. The sights also are really nice because these can be replaced, both front and back. They are dovetailed in, which makes them really user-friendly, really workable. So one of the major requirements the military had is modularity. Now, the nice thing about the Sig P320 here, it's extremely modular. What I mean by that is the frame can be replaced with different sizes. You don't have to deal with back straps or sidewalls, anything like that. You can actually just get a whole new frame for relatively inexpensive. I think they're anywhere from $30 to $40 is what I've seen them. This is the medium-sized frame, but it does come in small, medium, and large, all three. And what I mean by modularity with this is, of course, and we are safety checked, but real simple to take down. So we have this locked back. You do not have to pull the trigger to get this off. You actually just flip your lever, release the slide, it comes right out. So really nice, don't have to mess with the trigger at all. And taking it apart, take out your guide rod, barrel pops right out, and there you go. It's field stripped. Now, the nice part about the P320 is you can go even further, and that's where the modularity comes in. So, the only regulated part on this gun, the only part with serial number, is this internal fire control group here. Once you have that, you can swap it out with different calibers, for example. Also, different size guns. Like I said, this is the compact. You can get it in the subcompact, carry they call it, full size, and the compact. And it's very simple to take out. All you do is once you have your slide release lever, you just push that through from one side, pull out the other. Once you remove that, this frame comes right off. And like I said, this is the only part of the gun that has the serial number. So once you have this, you can swap it out into different frames. So, also when you have this, you can swap out to different calibers. So SIG does have this format in 3 different calibers. You have 357, SIG, 9mm, and the 40 cal. This particular one is the 9mm setup. They have something called an X change kit. That's the letter X change. And that kit includes the barrel, guide rod, and slide. And most of the time actually the frame as well if you wanted to swap that out. The frames can come separately, as I mentioned before, in different colors, but also different sizes. So with the compact here, I also have the subcompact. Put it in, very simple. You just take your fire control group here, put the trigger through, slide the butt end in, push it in, take your slide release lever, and insert that all the way, and there you go. Now I don't have the full exchange kit, I don't have the barrel, slide, and so forth, but this is just to show you how simple it is to change it. All I would do here is put the release or slide assembly back on, and all of a sudden I have the subcompact version. So very, very modular. It was one of the main things the military liked about it. And as I said, pop it right out. If I had, for example, this is the medium grip, if I wanted to put it in a small or a large, if I wanted to change colors, very simple. Put this back in, put the butt end down, lock it into place, and then you put your slide release lever back in. It's very simple. Just pop it right back in. And there you go. So very, very user-friendly, very simple to use. I love that about it. When I shot it, it shot really well. Very smooth, very crisp. It was also very accurate as well. So real great shooter, extremely comfortable. They have these indents here for ergonomics with your hand. And of course the nice beaver tail for you to be able to get a good grip on there as well. The front of the trigger guard is flattened with some serrations, so for those people that like to kind of have their finger resting here, real good option as well, gives you a little extra grip. As far as reassembly, as with most guns, very simple. Take your barrel, put it back in the slide, your guide rod goes back on in, and then of course the slide pops right back on. Slide release lever forward, and you're good to go. So very simple design, very good to use, very user friendly. The only thing I've really noticed on it that's different than a lot is of course the bore axis. As you can see, the bore axis is a little bit high, which I personally thought would make it recoil a lot more, but frankly it wasn't that noticeable. As far as the recoil is concerned, it was a very smooth feeling gun. But it is a lot higher than, let's say, a Glock format. So one thing to note on that is that profile. Now, as far as the width, you're looking a little bit over an inch, so a little bit fatter than a Glock, however, barely noticeable. So very, very comfortable, very fun to shoot, and as I said, very user-friendly. You only need that internal frame. You can have a whole new set of calibers in the future. Like I said before, the 357 Sig, 9mm 40 caliber. All you need is that one internal fire control group, and that is it. Then you can go ahead and buy your other frames, different colors, and of course your different sizes. Now, when I was mentioning the different sizes, your subcompact obviously is a lot shorter, both in the length here as well as the grip is a lot shorter. The carry, as they call it, is actually the compact length slide but with a full-size grip. So it's a little bit more for those that want a smaller gun but still have the magazine capacity. So a good option as well. And then of course, as I mentioned, the compact and your full-size options. So all in all, my impressions are very, very good. Very great gun. I think the military made a great choice. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like, and if you haven't already, also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my future videos. And most importantly, don't forget to live life outdoors.